Hello guys, just going to talk to you today about the MJB effect. I've coined that term myself, just thinking about various personalities and, the ripple effect of the harm it can cause to so many. The MJB effect, term that I've coined, is all come about because I've had to think long and hard about how our favourite YouTubers are just human beings like us, and that they can fall short, and we can often put our whole emotional well-being at a very detrimental point, because we often put too much trust in mere human beings just like us that can definitely fall into that trap of materialism and wanting more riches. MaryJane was craving more Louis Vuitton, more Prada and more Gucci, and she thought, let me scam the girls, the gullible girls. Okay, so we can all be gullible. And why I'm saying that is because I know that I was very close to being in the same position. These girls have not made a mistake by putting their trust in MaryJane. The only person that has made the alleged mistake of scamming is MaryJane. Because when you are supposedly an influencer, you know that you have that parasocial relationship with people that deem you to be inspiring, influential in certain aspects, and in this circumstance, it's travelling. Your fans, MaryJane, deem you to be aspirational, inspirational, influential within the sphere of travelling, and not just domestic travel, international travel, vast, an array of places. So, let's get right into why we can mix this parasocial, influencer, what have you, relationship that we actually physically do not have that bond with, but just from screen to screen, how we can entrust, put our whole, just everything in our favourite YouTubers. So these behaviours, just make sure that you are aware for next time. Okay? Because these behaviours can make you a target for someone that has the tendency to lie, even though you can overlook the lies, as I did. If someone is a pathological, chronic liar, they lie about trivial things, just know that once they start getting the praise, constant praise, you know what's next. It can be some sort of dubious, deceptive means of scamming, allegedly, followers, because they are the most vulnerable. So usually those that are scammed are usually those that have put their complete and total trust in the influencer. In this case, these girls were all very decent, and they are all allegedly, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 22 allegedly, and even more coming out. that were some treated badly, allegedly, and some were allegedly scammed. How can this happen, you may ask? Well, what it is we can often put influencers that inspire us in higher authority. We can put them on a pedestal without us even knowing. And internally, we give them that authoritative means to be able to influence us through professional or an unprofessional means. And this is how someone with bad intentions, or even someone who may not always have bad intentions, but just maybe an unorganized individual that does not have the expertise in what they're actually advertising, can just prey on individuals that look up to them. So it's that sort of authority factor that someone can use to scam an individual knowingly or unknowingly. So just be aware of that authority pedestal that you're giving to your influencers, because inadvertently you can actually allow them to take away from you. And it's all value. That's the only thing that someone can take from you, either from you giving them the time of day to watch them, liking their posts, subscribing to them. That is all your value that you are giving out to them. So do know that authority pedestal you're giving them, you have your own authority and you're right, because everybody has different strengths and no two people are alike. So just be aware that when you are so inspired to the point of giving someone more authority than yourself, then you know that the next step is you're likely to be able to entrust something very valuable to you, such as your finances and your time, countless hours devoted to watching and, just keeping abreast of all of what your favourite YouTuber influencer's doing. So just make sure that you're aware of the authority boundaries that you are giving. Respect your authority. Respect your time, your valued time. You're giving watch time to someone that is not fully truthful and being very authentic in the way they're presenting themselves, and you're giving them all of that valuable time, sometimes money, just because they're your favourite influencers. So you are completely enamored by them and you're willing to give all of your free time, money, effort to them because they're your favourite YouTuber. But again, we are now open, our eyes are opened. We know now what we are looking for in terms of traits and past behaviours that can definitely lead to scamming. So, and just know that we can all be people pleasers, but there is a fine line between being a people pleaser and being a cocky individual. So let's just find that line and know how to differentiate between it. Okay, because a scammer can pick up on someone who's a people pleaser, on someone that wants to please them. And the cockiness is usually the condescending words that someone with scamming tendencies will use. So these are all things that we can easily overlook because they are our favourite influencers, our favourite YouTubers. But our eyes are now open by the grace of God. Our eyes are open and we are seeing all of these little pieces that we miss that do not complete the jigsaw puzzle. So don't let loneliness, being under stress, as one of the girls mentioned, she was under stress. She'd experienced a lot of horrible things recently, and she was able to even forego her rent payments for the trip. So just be aware of all of that, and I will come back to speak about this again. If there's anything more that we can discuss, let's keep talking about it. Put it in the comment section, and let's keep getting this conversation going. As always, with much love, we love to hear all your comments and thoughts. Love you lots. Bye-bye.